How's it going, YouTube? I'm doing outstanding, and today I'm going to be playing a little bit of the Oregon Trail, because why not? Let me see if I can get this pulled up on my secondary monitor here. That would be nice. Oh, man. Alrighty. There we go. Just want to have the chat up, you know. Alrighty. Hopefully audio's coming through. It should be. Alright, so we are going to experience the trials and tribulations of the Oregon Trail. Draft a party, pack a wagon, and set out from Independence for the promise of Oregon. Would you like to hire a guide and start further along the trail? No. May 1st, 1849. Take a journey across 2,000 miles of plains, rivers, and mountains. If, for some reason, you don't survive, your wagon burns, or thieves steal your oxen, or you run out of provisions, or you die of cholera, don't give up. Try again, and again, and again. Who should be the first party member here? We've got kind and athletic, but an angler, which can be useful. Wily and optimistic adventurer. Ooh. I could see that being useful. Or refined religious musician. I think I'll go for the adventurer. An athletic, egotistical musician. Okay. Hedonistic, wily prospector. Or a kind and neat angler. I'll take the angler, I guess. An egotistical, hedonistic mountain man. Optimistic and frail physician. Dim-witted, wily musician. Not a great group, I would say here. We've got a neat, paranoid banker, which gives us some extra change. Refined religious farmer, or a pessimistic, athletic musician. I guess we'll go for the banker. Billy, James, Jane, and Noah. Works for me. Well, we could start with the Greenhorn kit, the Hunter kit, the Fisher kit, or the Carpenter kit. I think I'll just do this kit here. Shopping on top of that. We got shirts, we got medicine, we got coffee. Doesn't hurt to have extra bits of that. It's out of stock on that, that's fine, I guess. Should we try to start off our journey with some meat? I feel like we should. talk with some folks. Greetings, fellow travelers. Are you heading to Oregon, too? It's been quite the journey already, hasn't it? And it's meant to get harder from here. Perhaps you can help me out. I met this woman here. She left with her family, heading to Oregon. I very much wish to see her again. Ava was her name. You haven't met her, have you? Who's Ava? Well, she's incredible, radiant as the sun itself, and twice as bright. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Friend, I can call you that, yes? You must help me find her. Please, if you run into Ava anywhere on the trail, tell her about me. Tell her Douglas, that's me. We'll meet her at Fort Laramie. Sure. Thank you, my friend. It must have been fate for me to be so lucky to find someone so kind. I hope to see you again soon. Dr. Moses Harris. The party has heard that the famous mountain man Moses Harris is staying in town and decides to seek out his advice. Unfortunately, they find him in a rather poor condition. He's laid out in his hotel bed, dehydrated, and clearly in pain. Despite his suffering, he agrees to talk to the party and share what wisdom he has. What would you like to ask him about?
We were out on the Black Hills. No meat and snow. 50 feet deep one day. We crossed the canyon and made it into the prairie. There was green grass, green trees, and birds singing. All this in February. We all sung out, hurrah.
Despite being exhausted, Moses Harris starts to tell a story.
I was hungry, so I went for one of those singing birds. The critter came down in pieces, head rolling right off his body and still singing.
It was made of stone. His eyes are wide as he recalls the shocking details. We took an axe to a tree and got nothing but stone. All our animals stood shaking over the grass, and I swear it was made of stone, too. Can you imagine? A whole petrified forest? The earnestness in his voice is quite evident as the strange tale comes to an end. Despite his suffering, he agrees to talk to the party. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't imagine I got much time left. I think I've got a different sort of journey ahead for me, and I'm going somewhere I haven't been before. No matter. Nothing to do but face what's been put in front of us. I know I have to make this journey alone. I've got a family. They're far away from here in a place where there's no white man, a wife, and 2 children. Moses Harris looks beyond the party on the walls of his room at something only he can see. If I could stay alive a little longer, it'd be for them. I think it's best we depart. Headset's dying. Alright, on to the Kansas River crossing. Let's see. Let's go. At a steady pace. No, let's go grueling. I want to get there quickly. As morning breaks in Independence, our intrepid travelers take their first steps on the Oregon Trail. Spirits are high, everyone is in peak physical condition. The wagon is stocked and the party is filled with vim and vigor. The wagon trundles by a cluster of gravestones by the trailside recently placed by the look. A solemn air impresses itself upon the party, the grim recognition of the trail's oft fatal hardships. I mean, it's unfortunate, but anybody who dies 10 seconds into the path kind of deserves it, don't you think? Hunting is ideally suited to those who have spent time in the wilderness, requiring keen shooting skill and the ability to track prey through challenging environments. Those with low stamina will be unable to carry back much meat. Who should hunt? Let's take Billy. He seems possibly good at it. It's an incredibly slow bullet. And now, realistically, that's more than enough meat for the party, but the game rewards you for, you know, killing as much as you can. And he only collects 180 pounds out of all that. Ridiculous. Why not? Yes. Through skilled use of the knife, Billy salvages some pellets. Very useful. What's going on here? Okay, alright. Make sure they're filled. They gotta be able to eat it before it goes bad, you know? We got 500 pounds, they should be able to eat fine for a couple days. The party is at a complete loss for words. It's not every day that a man falls from the sky. Regardless, the responsible thing to do might be to offer some assistance, assuming he survived the fall. I'm just gonna leave him be. The party decides to move on without comment. If this man is foolish enough to fall out of the sky, who knows what kind of trouble he could cause. While feeding the oxen, Jane observes that one of the beasts seems lethargic. It's breathing labored. It might be sick. Let's inspect the ox. Jane, physician, isn't quite sure what ails the ox, as an ox has significantly different physiology than a human, but she suggests it may only need a rest. Let's take a rest. And so we keep on walking, huh? Alright. Alright, fair enough. Several travelers are celebrating their journey. Whether they're honoring their victories or commemorating their fallen is unclear. The party may be able to join in the celebration and restore some morale. Let's do it. The party celebrates with the other travelers late into the night, forgetting their troubles, if only for a moment. The party awakens after a long night of celebration. They feel more relaxed, if a little tired. An infernal whining fills the air. Swarms of mosquitoes plague the party. Borne on the wind from the nearby water, they assault any exposed skin, covering the party in itchy bites. Unfortunate. We shan't be by long. Can you hear that? The river is up ahead. Greetings, immigrants. Welcome to the Kansas River. How you choose to cross is the first real test of the trail. Now don't even think about fording any river deeper than the wagon bed, about 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon and lose your supplies. You can cock the wagon bed and float it, or be smart and hire me to take your wagon on my ferry. Why not have a look around before you decide? You can talk to me anytime you want to hear about the crossing options again. Well, let's take a look at the trades people have. Let's sell some pelts. Let's have Noah do some haggling. Even with a wit of 5, he was unable to. Alright. That's fine. I'll still sell him. Four pelts, 3 toolboxes, 3 coffee, 2 wheel grease. Ooh. Anybody here got anything interesting to say? I don't think so. What's it gonna be? Well, I think we will use the ferry. Pay the $35. We are gonna try to get to Oregon just as quick as we can. This game looks really good, to be honest with you. The party alights from the ferry after a pleasant ride across the river. Didn't contract cholera, didn't break a leg. Hell yeah. Big Blue River, on our way. Let's go north. North, it's not really north. Invigorated, they continue on their journey. Some items have fallen from your inventory. Oh no. Shuckles. Can't. It's real. Alright. Well. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is exactly enough slots. If I can only find a way to get it to fit. Okay. Now let's go ahead and use this. Okay. Not a great amount of use for it, but sure. Then let's have you shade. Perfect. Okay. Jane begins scratching her stomach furiously. It seems she has been bitten by the many mites hiding in the grass along the trail. Let's use the meat. Let's make sure we grease up that wheel. Because I fucking hate it when these damn things break. Oh, come on. A sudden cry rings out across the trail. James' foot has been crushed under the wheel of the wagon. Toes may be broken. Depending on the extent of his injury, a good rest may be all James needs. If the injury is more severe, however, forcing him to walk will likely... Yeah. Let's have Jane check on that. She was a medical person, so... Perfect. Jane, the physician, examines the injured foot and concludes that it is not broken, only bruised. She skillfully fashions a splint for James, allowing the patient to continue onward. Should have put on some steel toes there, pal. The party comes across a field of lush grass, perfect for grazing. It's a good place to give the oxen break, if there's time to spare. Let's go ahead and get some rest. The oxen spend several hours grazing slowly, enjoying the meal. They seem refreshed and good-spirited by the time the party is ready to set out. Alright, let's go ahead and use some clean clothes. Get it back on its way. Jane lets out a wheezing cough. Her poor health is beginning to exact a toll. James has heard rumors of a local plant known as Devil's Club. Crushed its root and stem may be used as a poultice on wounds or ingested as a health tonic. Searching for this plant may take some time if it can be found at all, but it may well prove useful. Let's search for the herb. Who should search? James. A proclaimed particular poultice. Oof. That's not a good sign. Oh, okay. James manages to scrape together barely enough of the Devil's Club plant for it to work. After the outer bark of the root is scraped off and the interior crushed into a paste, there's just enough of the remedy to ease Jane's suffering. Well, that works for me. About 2 miles away from Big Blue River. The roaring of a fast-flowing river can be heard ahead, long before it comes into view. This is the Big Blue River, an infamously difficult crossing. Well, let's talk with some folks around. Nobody has anything to say. Good enough. Trade. Anything got, an extra ox? I don't think I need that, but, well, you know what, let's see what he has to say. As much as I'd love to offer you one of my fine beasts, it appears your wagon has a full head of oxen already. Okay, so I can't have extras. Well, let's go ahead and cross. Oh, shuckles. We must make the best preparations if we were to have any chance of crossing without us. How should the party cross the river? Guess we'll cock it. Shuckles. Alright. Let's... Oh, that's what I want. Trade. Get supplies. Pelts. 17 bolts. 86 meat. I can offer the meat. I did forget about that. Let's cock it. See the wagon. Some 3 pelts. Now let's wait. Rest. It's slower, I guess. Let's try waiting a little bit longer. One more. 75. I don't have much of a choice here. The party prepares the wagon, removing the wheels and making the bed watertight. Here's hoping it works. Those oxen do not look pleased. Despite the wagon not being completely sealed, the party manages to cross the river without their supplies suffering any water damage. A result born purely of luck, perhaps, but sometimes that's exactly what one needs to survive the trail. On to Alcove Springs. With Big Blue River behind them, the party looks ahead with some trepidation. They only hope the trails to come aren't as treacherous.
Oh, you have just begun your journey. It'll be mighty treacherous. The wagon's back wheel catches in one of the trail's myriad ruts. It sticks and jams fast. It will move no farther. As things stand, pushing the wagon free will strain the party, or worse. One might unpack its cargo to lighten it first, which would be tolerably safer, but the more cargo is unloaded, the longer the process will take. What should the party do? Well, let's unpack it all. Bereft of supplies, the much lightened wagon is pulled free from the rut by the oxen. The cargo is repacked and the wagon continues its journey towards Alcove Springs. Fish teem in the water nearby, a prime location to cast a line and try and catch a bite. Though bait is required, the party could craft some. The party has 25 bait. Let's go to James. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. 2 trophy quality fish in a row. Well, not in a row, but like in the same river. That's rare. Oh, I didn't mean to continue there. James manages to catch 120 pounds of fish and brings it all back to storage. With a knife, James can spend some extra time cleaning the fish for any leftover meat. No. Alright. It takes up 6 slots, of which I don't have. I've got 4 potential slots. Fuck. Well, let's use this real quick on you. That opens up the slots. So that can't be rotated. That's fine. There we go. Nah, let's cancel that. Okay. Yep. Useful. Alright.
A short distance ahead, a freshet of water cascades from a stone outcrop, plummeting several feet into the basin below, before settling into a cold, clear pool. Did you come here from Independence too? I met this amazing man there. He was handsome and so kind. I wanted to spend forever with him, but my father won't allow it. He wants me to marry this rich banker to connect our families. All my father ever does is tell me what to do, but I want to love who I love, not some rich snob. I just can't do it. I'm thinking of running away, going to find his wagon train, so we can be together. You have to help me, please. Anything you can lend. I'll find a way to pay you back. You have my word. Douglas, that's him. You met him in Independence after I left, you say? Thank you, travelers. I've decided I will go and be with my love. Thank you, kind strangers. Perhaps it is fate we met you, for you offer me such kindness. I hope we see each other again, and I shall introduce you to my beloved. Let's talk to Frank. It's a long way, but for the next place you can safely rest. Enjoy the peace and quiet while you can. Perhaps you should carve your name into the rocks. My whole party did it, just to let the world know we were here. Give it a try. Each member of the party takes a knife and carves their names deep into the limestone cliff to be forever preserved through the centuries. They feel uplifted by the experience. Let's do some trading, see what we got. Wheel greens, coffee, traps, flour. Bro, you got the highest skill, and yet you are remarkably terrible. Let's get some rest. On our way to Fort Kearney. Take the road less traveled. It's always safe when you're traveling across the country, right? The party continues the journey west, leaving the spring behind. Each settler leaves, having filled their canteens and enjoyed their brief repose. Some items have fallen from your inventory. They may have been packed in. Yada blah 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 blah. Odd. Alright. That'll increase party morale. Rest looks good to me. Let's go. The party notices a sickly looking woman standing near a broken down wagon. Thank goodness I spotted you when I did. There was no sign of the woman's companions, if she has any. The party is unsure who should help. Let's send Jane. Are you in trouble, ma'am? We'd be happy to offer any assistance we can. That is most kind of you. I'm trying to make my way back east. My poor husband. Her voice trails off. Grace will not survive long on her own, but if she's traveling in the opposite direction, there's not much that can be done for her. Jane resolves to share some comforting words with her before they part. Thank you so very much. I shall never forget your charitable spirit. Hi ho, heads off to work we go. The clouds break as rain pelts the trail. Water gathers in the myriad wagon ruts, turning the soil to mud. As the mud builds up, the oxen slip and slide and the wagon becomes bogged down, forcing the party to stop. Trying to continue along the trail when the ground is slippery could prove dangerous. Alternatively, the party could make camp and wait out the weather. The party awakens wet and cold, but relieved to find the rain has cleared. The camp is packed and the caked mud is cleaned from the wagon's wheels before the journey continues. When checking the flour, Jane notices that some of it has become waterlogged and has begun to clump together. Most of the flour could probably be saved if it was sifted to remove the most portions, though this would be a far more time-consuming process than simply discarding the whole bag. Jane takes some time to sift the flour and remove the wet portions. In the end, only a small amount must be discarded. The group is hailed by a disheveled-looking couple on the side of the trail. A young girl nervously peeks out from behind them.
Thank all that is good, other travelers. You are the first people we've seen in some time. A sight for sore eyes indeed. Well, it doesn't make for much of a good story, truth be told. Our wagon broke down. We weren't prepared. My husband did the best he could, but he has a broken arm, and without spare parts we are stuck. We considered leaving the wagon, but it's just the three of us, me, my husband, and little Mary here. We wouldn't survive this journey with what we have left. We might be able to make it if only we had some more supplies. That's why I was so happy to spot you. Please, I beg for your assistance.
Well, let's repair the wagon.
Thank you, kind strangers. We cannot do this without you.
Shuckles. Let's send Billy. Hopefully Billy is any good. Billy inspects the wagon using his untrained eye. Unfortunately, his passing familiarity with wagons isn't enough to identify the issue. The problem is more than a simple broken part. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I have the skill to fix it. It's possible the wagon is beyond repair.
Thank you for trying regardless, kind stranger. We had already prepared to forsake the wagon and attempt to make the crossing without it, but with a small child.
Well, let's offer some supplies. Food. Getting a little generous with our food there, pal.
Offering us this much? Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not exaggerating when I say you've saved me and my family's lives. We have thought our journey forsaken. We are indebted to you and your generosity, kind travelers. I imagine you wish to continue our own journey, but I do hope we meet again. I pray we are able to return the favor when we are more able.
Let's go ahead and... Oh, we're in an event. Several travelers mill about, wagons unpacked, and campfires lit. This seems to be a popular camping ground and maybe a safe place to spend the night to restore some stamina. Let's do it. I'm going to take this only because I see the fish there and I know we'll be okay. Yeah, nah, we can hold on to that. Morale is fine. Don't need to close soon, but not yet. Jane reaches into the wagon to check the group supplies, then emits a startled yelp and stumbles backward. A snake hastily slithers out of the wagon, though nobody manages to get a good look at its species. The creature has bitten Jane in the arm. Let's treat it. Who should treat it? Oh, Shuckles. James. James treats Jane's wound, applying medicine and a clean bandage. Luckily, it looks as if she'll make a full recovery. Yeah, we need Jane alive here. It seems one of the oxen has cracked one of its hooves. Walking with a cracked hoof can lead to infection and swelling. Stopping to wash the hoof would be a prudent move to prevent further trouble. Let's have Jane wash it. It's gonna run away. More than likely. Jane looses the ox from its yoke and leads it to a nearby creek. In time, the rushing waters have their desired effect. The ox is ready to ramble once more. Okay, she didn't lose it. Jane tends to the poor beast, forestalling any infection. Get some grease back on them there wheels. Past the gravesite. Would you like to look closer? No. The wagon rolls past a lonely grave, leaving it to the whims of nature. There ain't nothing there we want to see. This campsite has been set up with wash basins and bathtubs to make use of the nearby spring. It's a great opportunity to restore hygiene, though it may take some time. Why not? It's still May. We got time. And it saves me from having to give them new clothes, so. Holy moly. Let's reduce it to a steady pace here. Frickin' Jane, man, I swear. No one would not like to look closer at the gravesite. Here, can I stop and rest? Oh.
It's already over. We're barely out of Halcoat Springs and we've fallen apart. Please, you must help reunite us. None of us can make it to Oregon alone.
Who are you?
I am Thomas J. Farnham, but collectively we're known as the Peoria Party. We left from the county of Peoria, intent on blazing a trail straight through to Oregon. We organize ourselves as a military would, strict, careful, and disciplined. In this fashion, we adopted the name of the Oregon Dragoons. I led the troop. Things were going well for a time. A brief time. As you can see, we're nowhere near Oregon, and we've already split. Tensions were simply building beyond repair. Even as a group, we were struggling. I can't imagine any of us will survive for long alone. Please, you must help reunite us. None of us can make it to Oregon alone.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. You will be very well served to take some clothes and medicine with you. If any of the boys are injured, they may require immediate attention on the trail. You'll find my boys scattered across the trail at various places. I'll make my way to the Blue Mountains. Please rescue as many of the Dragoons as you can on your way there.
Yeah, I probably won't, but yeah. Sometimes it rewards well. The hour grows late, and the party decides to take a break from traveling and set up camp for the night. Good. They need it. I don't like the look of this campsite. We could easily be ambushed. To allay any fears, it may be prudent to have a watch for the night to discourage and react to any intruders or predatory animals. How should the watch be organized? Take turns. A rotating watch schedule is devised in which each party member will take turns staying awake for several hours. There will be some lost sleep, yes, but at least it will be equally dispersed. You guys... Sending watch may have been the prudent choice, but in this case it was an unnecessary one. Come down, the campsite shows no sign of intruders. It's extra Jane. She got no rest on that one. Let's go fishing. We'll send James again. There we go. Just gotta catch enough to feed everybody. I don't know how you're finding any decent sized fish in this small of a river though. Keep doing that. And this time I will use the knife. God, I don't know how to get her the rest that she needs. It's just...
What is that?
A bright cluster of berry bushes surrounds a nearby rock, a stark contrast with the dusty browns of the trail. The berries are not readily identifiable and may be unsafe to eat. If they are indeed edible, however, they might make a fine supplement for dried rations. Let's inspect the berries. James, please. I'm unsure if they're safe to eat. James looks puzzled. He is unable to determine. Let's leave. If he can't figure out that they're safe to eat, no point in eating. James lets out a wheezing cough. His poor health is beginning to exact a toll. James has heard rumors of a local plant known as it's Devil's Club again. Let's send Billy this time. See what his skill level is. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Terrible. I feel like they could have done better with the Dragoon Medallion. Just saying. Only 2 miles to Fort Kearney, then you can get all the rest you need, Jane. Hopefully. Oh, ay, ay, ay. Ahead, a cluster of buildings is laid out in a square about 4 acres wide, surrounding a copse of cottonwood trees. As the wagon approaches, the sound of lively bustling comes into earshot. You've arrived at a fort. Who would you like to heal? Jane. Let's talk to some folks.
Travelers, it is good to see some new faces on this trail. I hope your journey is going well. We've only had a few issues ourselves. Say, you haven't encountered a young woman named Ava, have you? She's my daughter. Ran off to be with some flapdoodle. She's engaged to a nice young baker traveling with us, and she has flagrantly disobeyed me. If you see her, Tell her we'll be waiting at Fort Laramie for 4 days. What happens after that is her problem. Look, keep your eye out for me. I'll make it worth your while. Well, thank you, kind travelers. I hope one of us can find her and show her reason. She will know her place. Please take this as a measure of my gratitude. You'll keep your mouth shut, too, of course. I'm not gonna tell him where his daughter is. Fuck him. Mommy, look! It's a little people. It's the people from before. I probably shouldn't do that. So it is, Mary. Ho there, travelers. I'm glad to meet our saviors again. I see you've arrived safe and sound. Because of your generosity, we were able to make it to the fort with food to spare. You saved our lives, plain and simple. Mommy, tell them about the gift. Hush, Mary, I will. My daughter stressed that we should repay your kindness, and I wouldn't want to disappoint her. Please, take this.
Jane hands the party a small, wrapped gift.
We hope it serves you well. It was my daughter's idea, so I hope you'll accept it. It's come time to say farewell yet again, my friends. Thank you once more for saving us. I pray you arrive safely at your next destination.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's trade. Haggle. Swear to God, if you fail me again. Finally. $2 per fish. Sell all of it. We've got a store here. If we need to buy more food, we can buy more food. See, how many worms do I have? I've got 12 worms left. I don't really need the harmonicas. Well, I think I've got plenty of worms. Got plenty of bullets too, so. Noah, why? You've got a 5. Fine. Yes, that's not fair. You'll take 1 war knife for 3 traps. Sure. Sounds like a fair deal, man. Oh, man. Okay. See, I don't have room for it at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That only takes out 4. Really? Don't need the harmonicas. And I'll still have the 1. And even then, I can just use this. Okay, on our way again. Yeah. I see no reason to delay our journey. Ooh. Boom. Let's go here. There we go. Let's use this. Improve your wayfinding. Fit these right back where we go. Billy upon checking the bags of flour finds a mold has grown. That is unfortunate. Small cluster of reeds near the trail belies the presence of a watery spring. Such a serendipitous find could be a boon for Billy's stamina, and drinking from such a source could be positively reinvigorating. No. Billy eyes the sparkling water with thirst on his lips, but thinks perhaps it's best not to drink from random stagnant ponds. You're damn right. That's how you get sick as fuck. The party approaches a dilapidated, wind-blown wagon. While the long-abandoned wagon looks as if it might collapse at any moment, some parts may be salvageable. But I think we should leave it alone because we do not have the inventory space. Let's go find this dragoon. Oh, but he's gonna kick shit out of my wagon. Back. Alright, let's just use this real quick. Is that the best time for it? But I don't have much of a choice. Same with this. A labyrinth of wheel ruts crisscrosses this stretch of the trail, carved into the earth by wagons past and rendered permanent over years of wind and rain. Walking quickly becomes a chore. The party struggles to keep their footing and must expend more effort to guide the wagon onward. Lovely. And look, she's Greetings, strangers. You must be my ride. I knew the captain would come through for me. Just drop me off at Courthouse Rock, if you please. Let's go. Yup. Without waiting for a reply, the strange, annoying man crams himself into the wagon as comfortably as he can. We do need food. But we can't fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I gotta make room for him. Here, play the harmonica. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So as much as I would like to go there, I have to go here. I'll have to get more food another time. A herd of bison blocks the trail ahead. They mill about, aimless, as unconcerned by humanity as they are obstructive to its passage. If given enough time, the herd is sure to move on, eventually as grazing opportunities pass. However, there is no telling how long that may take. The herd could also be scared into moving with a gunshot, or perhaps this is an opportunity to hunt for supplies. Let's just wait for the herd to move. We don't have room for the meat. You don't even get rested from that? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're cold, huh? Well, buck up, pal. Hunting is ideally suited to those who have spent... Okay, so it's a hunting spot. Well, we found out Billy's no good, so I guess we'll send James. Where am I gonna put 80 pounds of food, man? Oh, and he somehow got 30 extra pounds. We'll have to ignore the pelts for now. Move along. Yeah, repack. Barely. That damn Dragoon taking up all that space. And Jane is exhausted once again. Grease for sale. Cheap, high quality wagon grease. After some back and forth, Noah brings it down. $12. Whatever. Several travelers are celebrating their journey. Let's set up camp, but let's just rest. Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. Okay, finally he leaves. Leaving me with a plenty of space now. And a second Dragoon medallion. And nobody is watching this stream. Why have you stopped? Heavy clouds rolling quickly, and soon thereafter dumped the rain, blanketing the trail and water. Time to rest again. Yeah. I don't have anything that can help here. Guess I'll use this. Keep that party morale going. Four miles, and we'll be there, and we can get some rest. Are those ancient stones of a ruined castle jutting from the earth? No. They are courthouse and jail rocks, noted landmarks of decidedly natural origin. Let's talk to people, see if anybody's got anything. Nope. Let's trade. Trade supplies. You offer 3 wheel grease. You offer coffee. I'll take some coffee. Tag more. Come on, Noah, don't be a bitch. Ah! Noah, why? Noah, you're so bad at this. Well, I don't need anything she's got anyhow. Balls 3. Yeah. Rest. Just gotta keep on resting. It's now June. Alright, one more night of rest should be good enough for everybody. And she's no longer exhausted. Let's go. On to Chimney Rock. Then we'll be at Fort Laramie. I forgot what that means. I think that's just grazing. But we'll go here. Yep. Grueling, filling, perfect. Never look at the grave sites. Oh, I swear. A terrible bang echoes from within the wagon, and Noah cries out in pain. It seems an improperly stowed rifle is misfired, with Noah the unlucky target. Come on, Jane. Cure him of his bullet wound somehow. Lovely. You know, that was actually one of the most common reasons for death after disease.
Oh, howdy there. Didn't think I'd run into folks like this far out. I was running into folks this far out. America. If you were to forget you saw me, I'd be much obliged. Here, a small gift to incentivize your silence. Best of luck on the trail.
Don't know who that was. Not gonna worry about it. The pleasant scent of frying garlic and onion reaches the party long before the light of the cooking fires. This campsite seems to be equipped with all the facilities necessary to prepare a dinner to restore health. Perfect. Let's cook. James can cook. James cooks a delicious large meal for the party. The portions are perfectly sized, segmented, and served. The meal is delicious and filling. Does he recover from his bullet wound? No, it does not appear that healed his gun. But you know what could help? Is this. There. Healed. Magic, isn't it?
That's certainly a list.
No one checks the bags of flour that recoils in disgust. It's infested with weevils. Throw it out. Man, our flour does not have good luck. A towering stone spire erupts from the earth ahead. At its base is a large mound, as though the massive pillar was once a single mountain, now sculpted to a fine point. This is Chimney Rock, one of the trail's most storied landmarks. Let's talk. Nobody's got anything to say. Let's trade. See what everybody's got. We got wheel grease, flour, coffee. Let's haggle. No, I swear to God. What is the high skill for if you keep failing? Let's get some rest here. On to Fort Laramie. Let's travel here. For Chimney Rock once stood as a guiding beacon, nothing now lies before the party but the endless plains. Well, until the end anyway. We need to get food. While feeding the oxen, Noah observes that one of the beasts seems lethargic. It's breathing labored. It might be sick. A full day's rest or additional food may well restore its vigor. Let's rest. Given a full day to rest, the ox seems much better. By the next dawn, is able to pull the wagon again without further harm. Never hurts to rest, I guess. Looks like a hunting spot to me. Let's send Noah. Oh, come on. Why is everybody so bad at shooting? Ah. Wow, okay. Well, it's more than he can carry anyhow. Alrighty, let's go. Hygiene looks fine, so we can actually, like, use this time to tell stories and hopefully learn more about the party that we've got. But we're back up to 400 pounds of food, so that's nice. It's useful, because it tells me what people's abilities are. I can sell fish. Or eat fish, so I think that seems like a wise path. Oh, it's little Mary.
Daddy, look, it's the people from before. Are you going to invite them to my birthday party?
We'll see, sweetheart. Hello there, travelers. It's unusual that we meet again, but perhaps it's divine intervention or simply luck. Whatever the case, it is good to see our saviors once again. Say, I wonder if you might do us a favor. I know it's asking a lot of you, and we're already in your debt, but would you like to help us make a birthday present for little Mary? She'll be 5 years old this year, but the present we bought for her went missing while we were stranded. Jane would like to make her a doll, but is having trouble deciding on the pattern.
Who should help design little Mary's doll? Let's have Jane. After a few hours of sewing, Jane and Jane finish making a doll for little Mary. The most striking feature of the doll is the big smile on his face. Looking at it makes Jane feel happy.
Well, now, this is a charming little thing you made. Little Mary will be over the moon when she sees it. You have my thanks once again, travelers. I do hope we see each other again in the future.
God damn it, look at Jane. What a sweetie girl. She gets exhausted again. Jane lets out an ear-splitting cry, and the wagon lurches suddenly. Tripping over a simple stone in the soil, Jane falls and finds herself crushed under the unstoppable wagon wheel. She has suffered grievous injuries and needs serious treatment. The party should stop to treat her and allow her to rest and heal. Utilizing Laudanum to relieve pain and aid healing would be best. It is standard issue in any pack of medicine. However, for any injury this severe, a lot will be required. We'll use what we have. Jane takes a large amount of laudanum and takes a few hours to kick in, but eventually her pain eases and she's capable of walking again. It would be a good idea to seek further treatment when possible. Well, I don't know how to help you here, Jane. Kind of your own dumbass fault. Of course you're gonna be exhausted. Alright, let's go fishing. That's some jokes.
Feel like he was close enough to that one, he could have just grabbed it. Especially that ain't no small fish. Alright, well, I guess that's all the fish he can carry.
God, every single time I hit continue. Boom. How long is your broken leg for? 35 days. Oh, your leg is fucked. Luckily, we're about to stop in a Fort Laramie so we can heal you again. We'll be pretty much better off if Jane just dies, I swear. I mean, look at how old she is. Nobody that old should be going on this kind of journey anyhow. Let's heal Jane. Going west, too. James is taking me to Oregon, despite the laws saying black folk like me can't settle there. Bad he sold my fiddle before we left. It was the best friend I ever had. I was hoping to raise some money by playing at forts to pay James for my freedom. I could play you a song that would set your foot to tapping, that's for sure. Well, my name's not Louis Southworth. Darn, I sure do miss that instrument. I asked James if I could keep it, but he needed the money for his trip, or so he said. The man kicks at the dirt despondently. Well, as much as I'd like to offer the help, we kinda need it for ourselves. I got 3. Okay. We've got all that we can carry. But let's sell some pelts. I forgot to haggle. See what people have to trade. Medicine, bullets, toolboxes, coffee. Oh, actually could upgrade our wagon. We don't need to upgrade our wagon. Look, we got plenty of that. We could use some more food. Probably some more bullets. Ooh, actually, that should make the difference there. Need that. Don't have room for it, so we'll just have to hunt for ourselves. Wait, I thought you healed. Doesn't actually fix her stamina, unfortunately. Ah, man, we got a long way to go. Even longer way to go. Let's head here. A wave of anxiety mingled with excitement washes over the party as they leave Fort Laramie behind.
A long journey lies ahead before the next chance to resupply. The wagon lurches wildly, its wheels failing to find purchase on the loose dirt of the hill.
Dude, we just left. Oh my god. Like, honestly, man. That is such a nuisance. It's good that his leg has recovered, because that was stupid. Billy spies a wounded jackrabbit limping amidst the grass off the trail. Let's find out Jane's skill level. What a surprise. It's terrible. The party spies a small thicket of shrubs, each covered with small red berries. They've gathered they have medicinal properties that may prove useful. The berries are delicate, so let's have James do it with his 6. As James reaches in the shrubbery, he notices an old leather-bound book hidden among the leaves. He decides to take it with him. James harvests an enormous number of berries, carrying them back by the armful. Travel here. Let's go in here. Use the book on Jane just to discover it. Nope, nobody needs that. Nobody needs that. Probably could use that. Then we could use that. That's fine. Right. This. Did I used to do that? Oh man, I don't even remember. No, let's do it now. Numerous burrows dot the plains, stretching out before the party. Occasionally, prairie dogs can be seen darting between burrows. I wager you cannot even hit one. Noah challenges the party to a shooting contest. Let's do it. If Billy hits it, ups his skill, y'all. Despite Billy's best efforts, the prairie dogs are simply too quick. You should feel bad for that, Billy. You're an awful shot. Yes, that's it. Once a fish is in the trap, just pull it out and it's yours. Oh, hello, travelers. There's certainly a number of folks out here today. As you can see, I've already run into some Mormons, they call themselves. They've paid us to fish in our territories, but frankly, they're not too good at it. I've been trying to teach them, but to be honest, I'm not sure how they've survived away from their cities this long. You certainly look like you already know what's what with fishing, though. I can tell from the equipment one of you are wearing. Still, you're welcome to join in on the lesson if you like. I enjoy passing on my knowledge. You may get something out of it. Mormons have been coming through here more and more often recently. They've set up at a place they call Salt Lake City to the west. They always seem to be in a big group, lots of women and children. Not the kind of people used to living outside of their cities. Listen up, folks, most of the time. This group seems to be determined to get along with my people, at least. Can't say that for all of the people from the east. If I help them a bit, teaching them how we Agaidaka understand the Agai and how we hunt, maybe we can find a way to live together. There's more and more of them every day, though. At some point, there won't be room for fishing like this. Others in my village share the same fears. I should get back to helping these folks. They're looking a little lost in the water over there. Still, you're welcome to join in on the lessons. The Mormons are knee-deep in the stream, desperately trying to eye any poor pie-sign shape that swipes by. They look up as the party approaches. Let's ask about their journey. We're all followers of a church. You may have heard of us, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. A bit of a mouthful, I know. Most folks call us Mormons. Our kind isn't much welcome out east anymore. We're heading west to a place called Salt Lake City. Our leader, Brigham Young, settled it a couple of years ago, back in 1847. A place for us Mormons. The journey there so far hasn't been so bad. We're part of a company, 50 of us all told. They're camping nearby, me and my husband here, and our friend thought we could come try and get some dinner. We didn't expect to find a Shoshone woman here, but she's been quite helpful.
It could be better. The fish seem to be wise to our tactics, and the Shoshone woman seems to take some small delight in our suffering.
She's been very helpful, though. Her people have a wealth of knowledge about these parts, and I'm glad she's taken the time to teach us. We might not have got anything yet, but I'm confident it's only a matter of time.
But yeah, it's listen to a lesson. Fishing's all about your attitude. The fish are smarter than you think. If you go in with wrong thoughts, you'll have no success. The better attitude, the easier time you'll have. My people, the Gaitaka, use spears and nets, but when using your rods, you must consider similar things. You should aim to catch your line near where the fish roam. You may be able to spot them beneath the surface. Once the fish is interested, wait for it to fully commit to biting before pulling back. I mean, this is stuff I already know, but I was hoping, like, maybe it would. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for. The more so as I take the information, the party feels like they've gained knowledge from the lesson. Let's go fishing. And now I know James is always going to be the best at it. Wow. Well, as long as I catch enough food, that's all that matters. Shh. What is this, the smallest fucking fish lake? It's gonna take forever to catch enough food, and it's gonna waste all my damn bait. There we go. It's definitely one of the worst lakes I've been to yet. Alrighty. I feel like the amount he can carry gets less and less each time. Wasn't it like 120 at one point? Let's use the knife to get more. What is that? Can't remember, but we should probably go for the Dragoon. Now let's repack this so that it fits.
Howdy, folks. Name's Henry, and I'm powerfully glad to see you. I need a favor. One of my horses ran off last night, but I can't leave these two to go look for him. Can you watch him until I return? I'll reward you when I get back. Thank you. I'll return as soon as I'm able.
It's gonna take forever.
Hey, if you wait long enough, he'll come back.
Sometimes.
Apologies for the delay. I ran into an old associate and you don't need the whole story. Your recompense, as promised. I appreciate the help.
Well, shekels. I very much do want that, so.
Thank you for stopping. I have misplaced my garments. Could you please help me?
Yep, give him some clothes.
I just happen to have his uniform. Come on. Much better. Less snippy in more ways than one. Please take my medallion.
Party is waved down by a young woman by the side of the trail. She looks to be in a rather desperate situation.
Please stop. We're in need of your help.
The woman calls out to the boy.
Now, what's the use in that, Alice? They're just gonna ignore us like the last law. Or worse. How many Curvians has it been now? Nobody wants anything to do with us.
I still have faith, Joseph. There are good people on this trail. I know someone will help us. Please, travelers. We've run desperately low on food. We've gone hungry night after night. You must help us.
Yep, let's offer food. Yep. Alright.
And on our way again.
Several travelers mill about, wagons unpacked, and campfires lit. This seems to be a popular campground and may be a safe place to spend the night to restore some stamina. Let's do it.
Almost independence. Rock. road again.
Dun, dun, dun.
Big ass rock.
The party finally arrives at Independence Rock, a foreboding, sprawling monolith stretching hundreds of feet into the air. The rock is smooth, barring, of course, the carved names and initials of previous travelers. Some among the party may take some satisfaction in doing similarly. Let's talk to Ava. Friends, I can scarce believe fate designed for us to meet again. Honey, look, these are the travelers that helped me escape my family. They provided me with the supplies I needed to find you.
I didn't realize when Ava told me so much about the travelers that assisted her that she was talking about you. It was good to see you again, my friends.
You've met, then truly our loves must be preordained. Friends, you must come to our wedding. We're going to be met at Fort Bridger. I hear they have officials there.
I agree with my dears. You would be welcome. If you manage to arrive as we do, please join in the ceremony and celebrations.
Yeah, sure. How wonderful. Yeah. Let's talk to Jane. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Little Mary ran off. Let's go find her. James, go find her. Yep. Hope we're curving. I don't know. Nobody's watching. I don't feel like talking anymore. Yay. Travelers seem to have made a habit of it. Let's do it. Boom. Big trade. See if anybody has anything. See no reason to sell our fish just yet. Bam. And you still want far too much. 15 toolboxes, are you kidding me? It's June 17th, 1849. And we still need to get there. Alright, let's help the Dragoon. The party's water supply is run low. If there's no refill before too long, dehydration and death may be a result. A small pond can be seen just off the trail. A few mosquito larvae swimming lazily on the surface. We can't. If we drink that, you die anyway. I'm sure you must see that. Billy spots a young sapling on the side of the trail. If cut and properly shaped, it might serve as a strong wagon tongue. No. Leave that for somebody who needs it. We don't need it. Our wagon is staying fairly well intact. Oh, no, not this. Who the devil are you? Why are you interrupting me? Oh, wait, you're those travelers the captain's got rounding us up, aren't you? Tell you what, I can't leave here until we finish this performance of Robert Bird's The Gladiator, but our leading man has abandoned us. And if one of you were to step in and play the role of Spartacus, I may be persuaded to rejoin the brigade. I am Spartacus. Excellent. Now I have a captain script. You'll be playing the role of Spartacus, and need only remember his lines and actions. Very well, review the script. You need to only remember its 6 lines, and the rest will come naturally. Firstly, Bruce will speak the line until this. Spartacus, that's you to speak up. You must ask, is it 1,000 leagues away? Great degradation. 1,000 leagues, great degradation. Host saves. Ah, this is gonna be rough. Ah, Hercules, ask what thou rogue, why dost thou throw thus? Why art thou so sullen and obstinate? No words, what canst thou not speak? Fetch me a scourge, hither I'll find thee a tongue. Come, sir, I'll look up, speak, show thyself. Is it 1,000 leagues away to Thrace? What, thou fool, wilt thou always be harping on Thrace? 'Tis so far away thou wilt never see it more. Forgot you can't just look at the beginning of the line. You have played well and beaten Crixus fairly. Carry this skillfulness to the arena, and you shall win great honor, great degradation, no matter blade. Where have you placed my blade? It was conditioned you should not part us. Yet, she, your wife, that is lodged on. We shall see her. Fuck. Not an instant. What shall our shows wait on the time and pleasure of our base bondmen? Sound the trumpets there, what treachery ho! Call in the soldiers! Freedom for gladiators! Death to all their masters. Treachery. Sovereignty. I'm doing terribly. Lo, the bloody chief, now yield thee, villain. Murder-spotted fiend, thou lidst the band that slew my wife and boy. Kill, kill, kill all! Victory, precious thou diced. I know thee very well. Ruins of straws, no purse was not but blood. Why should there be night now? Oh dear uncle, strike not. Let him be spared. He gave me life. Alas, he dies, he dies. Thrace anon. We'll be in Thrace anon. Well done. I appreciate that you didn't have much time to learn the script, but you performed admirably. Take a small gift. Ooh. Guess we'll go this way so that we can meet up with the next dragoon. You do not eat a dead buffalo. Nah. We've got plenty of food to last us till we meet some more food. Hopefully one of these times we'll get better at shooting, but it's seeming less and less likely. Alright, that looks like a good amount of food. His stamina is down, but hopefully he got better at shooting. Of course he didn't.
Let's get some pelts. Use the knife. Yep, repack. Okay, boom. James spies something in the long grass of the plains. It appears to be a crate, albeit one scuffed around the edges and slightly cracked. It may have fallen from some long past wagon. What should we do? I'll take the medicine. Your morale is down, you say? Hopefully this harmonica will cure you of your quandary. As the sound of a gunshot slowly fades, the party approaches a man on the trail who seems to be nursing his foot. It's clear that he's badly injured, so let's heal him with the medicine that we just picked up from the crate on the ground. Ah, thank you, strangers. My name is Sydney. I was trying to run heavy with my captain, but my rifle misfired as I was traveling. I shan't make the same mistake again. Godspeed to you. Last can of grease. It's gonna be a long time before we can get more, I think. Now, come on, you've got to be kidding me. Let's chop these logs. Party gets to work clearing the trees. They're set in for an exhausting day. Party gets to work clearing the trees, blah blah blah, and Jane is exhausted because she is a weak bitch. This time I do not have the caffeine to bring her back. Oh, nor the clothes. Hopefully we run into some people. Oh, let's leave the grave site as it is. Hunting is ideally suited to those that are good at it. We've got 13 bullets. Gotta make it count. Also, how do I only have 13? Didn't I buy 50? And another grave site. I swear, it just really wants me to interact. Oh, come on, rain? Let's wait out the storm. improve that party morale. Nobody needs healing. Okay. Just 7 miles to go to the parting of the ways. Hopefully somebody here is willing to trade for some wagon grease. Though no one had so much as noticed the gradual ascent, the party has arrived at the summit of the Rocky Mountains, the very backbone of the North American continent. Stock. Nope. Trade. Trade supplies. Shit. Well, we're gonna need this, so let's haggle. You want 16 pelts for 40 bullets, or 3 medicine. I don't think that's my wisest move per se, but I'd rather sell the pelts if I can. I'm keeping the fish. Now let's rest. Drop down to 3. Are you kidding me? Let's do one more day of rest. It's now the end of June, and we really ought to be on our way. Fuck. So do we go north or south here? I think if we go south, we have a chance of meeting up at Fort Bridger at the very least. But if we go north, it's faster to Fort Hall. The largest, most dangerous river. It is a tough choice. I think I'll go north because I'm trying to get there quickly. We can't handle any more food right now anyway. Dude, why is it only seconds out of the fucking... Let's approach the dog. James. Feed the dog. Pet the dog. Ask where its owner is. And move. Jane is gonna be just permanently exhausted. Let's like change just to keep the area. Oh good, we need it close. Ooh, that's not good. Had a stranger find these supplies on the horizon. I headed here in search of money. Could you spare some? We have supplies enough for now, but can't afford food or board. Sure. Sorry, Noah. Gotta find everybody's skill level, you know? Of course, he's no good at it. Because we're running out of wagon grease. Got 138 days to get there. Here's hoping we make it. The muddy red-brown waters of the mysteriously named Green River can be heard ahead. This is one of the deadliest crossings of the trail. The party needs to be prepared. Well, there's your ferry, so I am not too worried. I probably could have haggled that, but it's whatever. I believe if you pay the ferry dude, then you don't have to worry about, you know, dying. Plus, I just got my money back anyhow, so no worries. Alright. Trico. As the sun beats dawn, he becomes fairly drunk and straight. A change of clothes might lessen his discomfort. Well, that's unfortunate because we do not know. Sorry. This looks like a deadly place to be. Noah winces in pain. His gunshot wound still smarts, but the treatment he received has staved off any infection. And the wagon is wearing out. Another gunshot wounded soldier. Oh, it's the same one. Okay, we'll give him medicine again. So we'll go this way so we can encounter the other dragoon. Dead bison. I'll have Jane investigate. She won't like it though. Jane holds her breath and begins to because she can see nothing in external suggests to me this unsafe, includes it is likely the bison simply perished of old age. Let's gather some meat while we're here. May as well. Does not hurt to have 100 extra meat right now. And 2 pelts, so party takes a moment to choose which trail to follow. I don't know what that is. I think it's coffee. And of course we're lost. 4 hours off course. James should lead us back. James picks up a glinting object from the dirt. Brushing the dirt aside, the object appears to be an old gold coin, a single eagle made of near pure gold, perhaps dropped by a passing traveler years ago. Hey, look at that. Ooh, and now Noah has dysentery.
I know you. I know you. You're that group that our idiot captain sent after us. I won't lie, traveling alone has been boring. Let's play a little game. I challenge you to a battle of wits. If you can answer a few of my questions correctly, I'll rejoin the party. Good, let's get started. I never was, but always will be. No one ever saw me, but everyone knows I exist. I give people the motivation to better themselves every day. What am I?
A mirror?
It is 3/7 chicken, 2/3 cat, 2/4 goat. Nothing. What breaks and never falls, and what falls and never breaks.
Day break, nightfall.
I speak without a mouth and hear without ears.
That's an echo.
Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. That's a shadow. Not bad at all, strangers. Fine, I'll prepare here for a minute and meet up with the captain. Take my medallion too, as proof of your relative with. Godspeed. And the wagon is wearing out again.
But that's unfortunate, isn't it? Come on, we're still 10 miles. Without warning, the wagon is surrounded by sand borne on the wind. The grains grate against the party's skin. And Jane is exhausted.
When is she not? Ah, now she's got dysentery. Poor Terry getting dissed. Yeah, you're just gonna spread dysentery to everybody here. Even from yards away, hissing pools of naturally carbonated water can be seen bubbling forth. This is Soda Springs, a notable landmark for travelers and tourists alike. Let's talk to folks. Let's talk to Jane.
Hello again, travelers. It's certainly amazing how often we meet on the trail. My little Mary has not stopped talking about you folks since we last met. You really left an impression on her. She keeps asking questions about your group, but I have to keep telling her that I don't know. Perhaps you'll take the time to talk to her. I could use quite a moment to catch up on some reading. She's just by the water. Don't worry, I've been keeping an eye on her to make sure she doesn't run off again. Jane points to the spring where little Mary is playfully splashing in the shallows. Hi everyone. Mommy said I may see you again. Did you come to play in the water too? Sure. Yay, it's fun, you'll see. Mommy says you can use the water here to make a special drink. Can you show me how? Little Mary jumps and splashes in the spring with joy, spring drip with water. The party spends some time showing Little Mary how to make a carbonated drink from the spring water. Little Mary is eager to take a big gulp of the effervescent beverage. Wow, this is so good. It's about to take my throat. Little Mary drinks the beverage with a speed and alacrity perhaps befitting someone twice her size. It isn't long before she begins to hiccup. My tummy feels funny. Little Mary clutches her stomach. Moments pass as she struggles against the inevitable burp. Oh my, I'm so sorry. Please don't tell Mommy that I did. I shall be upset about my bad manners. Little Mary frantically apologizes for her belch, looking thoroughly embarrassed. The travelers here clearly aren't shy about trying the famous bubbling spring. Yeah, so let's go to Charles. Let's make a drink. Party pours some of the spring water into their canteens, mixing with drinks of their own to make a delicious soda. And on our way. Okay, well, let's trade. See if anybody has. Yes, wheel grease. Come on, Noah. Yes, even with your dysentery, you're one hell of a haggler. I should have rested. But, well, Jane's probably gonna die. But we're nearly 70 miles away, so let's go fetch this Dragoon. And Jane's foot has been crushed. Wasn't she in the position? Why is... Musty sorrow emanates from the wagon. Got a fire gun to wake this guy up. Yeah, let's kick him.
You got him?
It's Connor. I fell asleep again. Take my medallion.
I don't think we need food right now. Lovely. Greeting to each other, as I can see you entered. Perhaps we can be of use to each other. Come on, Noah. I can't offer 300. I would starve to death. Alright, time to greet some folks. Yes, what year it is? 1849? I'll heal Noah, not Jane. Frankly, I don't like Jane. Oh, now everybody's got dysentery. Great. Just stupendous. Yeah, I'll heal everybody but Jane. Frankly. Alright, we're nearing Oregon. Calm. Alright, it's fine. I'll just sell them both. Services. Physician. Alright, now let's go. Billy. Let's go. James.
Let's heal Noah. Let's treat the illness. But nothing else. I'm trying to kill from exhaustion. Alright, 3 Island Lookout, and then I think we'll do Snake River Crossing, I guess. Treat without medicine. Sure. Oh, it's a gunslinger. Howdy, my name's... Well, that's not important. I got some business to take care of, but I need to hone my shooting skills. Fancy a wager? Why not? Billy. How much? Bet. Barely worth my time, but fine. Red burner, I've set up some targets down yonder. I'll be timing you. Aim true, but be quick about it. Miss the target and it's all over. Too slow and it's the same deal. I'll go first. How are you exhausted? Well, ain't shit I can do about that.
Maybe salvageable. Oh, shit, he's exhausted. There's only one path forward. Why would you? No apparent force to stop or refusing to go any further. The wagon is broken. I heard it. If we go any further, it'll collapse. Whatever. No, you. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, my oxygen's feeling exhausted. Alright. Oh. Looks like they could use some new clothes. Little Mary is sick. Talk to her about her new home. Talk to her about her toys. Dresses. And offer medicine. Won't help though. Mary will die. Wow, that was... I don't know what happened there. £160. He'll carry back 75. $50. Let's go here. Billy is exhausted. James is exhausted. Jane is exhausted. Why don't you just not be exhausted, pal? Come on. Probably a cluster of berries. Inspect the berries. Oh well. Someone planted these here to thwart us. Confess the party of the berries are poisonous and maybe. Ah, what a. We were just about to get. Well, now we have a reason to buy an ox, I guess. We've got plenty of food we can discard. Just to show her how much we don't like her, you know? What? How is the ox exhausted? We stopped to rest. My whole party's gonna die if I'm not careful, but that's okay.
We'll just get one more day of rest on you. Howdy, good to see a familiar face. You up for another wager? I need to practice so I can handle some family business. You may have beat me before, but I'll show you up this time. How much you willing to bet? Let's do 20. Damn simple. Line yourself up to shoot, but wait until George here says go. If you fire before George says go, or if you take too long to fire after, you lose. We go 3 rounds. I understand. Good. Come on. Boom. Sad easy. It was a tie, but you'll still count me as winning, so. I'm just waiting for Jane to die. Perhaps to bury a supply cache or something else. What might do? Just flatten the mound. Yeah, skink. Alright. Let's see what we can get.
Very slow moving bullets. What is he gonna bring? Like 40 pounds this time? 80. Okay, alright. And Jane died. Good. Jane has died of dysentery. Below lies Jane. Died of dysentery. Right. Now it costs less for us to get places. Guess I'll search for your herb. Let's see if we can't sell these pelts. Actually, I probably need them. Should be able to cross this, no problem. Are you shitting me? Some bullshit right there. There it is. It is now July 31st. Oh, man. Let's rest. We'll have to try to cross another one, and this time I swear I cock it up and you still feel close. Oh, come on. How many snakes are gonna be inside of this fucking wagon? Is he playing with a snake? Dumbass. Alright. Trick. Let's see what we got. 2 pills, bullet, nope. Okay. How much choice now? To 1 in 5 chance that they'll die, but whatever. Or fail to cross somehow. Well, we made it to Idaho. Means we just need to pretty much cross the Cascades and we'll be to our new home. Wait out the rain. Continue to wait. Sorry, James. Oh, do I not have any bullets? I have 33 bullets. Whoa, hey. more food than he will ever be able to carry back. It's okay. So I'll be able to get some pelts for it even without a knife. Swarms of mosquitoes. James might not survive the rest of this trip. Yeah, that's not true. We're at a campground. He should be fine. I'll just sell off some stuff. The curious shape of Fort Boise looms large as the party approaches. A hulking, walled quadrangle. Its brickwork fortifications have long since dried and cracked in the sun. Who deserves to be healed? Let's go for James, I guess. So I guess I should attempt to buy an ox, so that I'm less exhausted all the time. Traveling for 105 days. Alrighty, well, let's go this way. Go all. Wagons. Okay. Anyone trading an ox? Of course not. $54. Get them some decent rest. Go to the store. Miscellaneous. Like that. Nah, that should be good. Look at that. We're nearly to Oregon City. Just need to not get dysentery color. Easy enough, right? No, that didn't work. Well, Shuckles. Gonna have to take some rest just as soon as we can get to it. Alright, if you make a shot, you can catch it right away or bet again to take the next shot. If you miss a shot, we're done. Sure. I mean, I can't go. You ever gonna come back to Oregon? Well, maybe. I don't know. If I ever lose my job, I'm planning on just walking the Oregon Trail. But I don't know if if I'll survive that journey. Hiring in Phoenix electrical work on a chip fab clean room. You couldn't pay me enough to live in Phoenix. I guarantee you that. Yeah, I don't want lots of overtime. I want to live a life. I already feel like I work too much. Yeah, but Phoenix itself does not. I would have to spend all my time at work just to live. I like Wisconsin. It's like 20 degrees. Nah, plus I got a downtown apartment that I'll be moving to at the end of April, which I think will be nice. Be walking distance from everything. Plus, last I heard, you were back in Oregon, weren't you? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been to Arizona. I think it'd be cool to visit, but I don't think I could, I don't think I'd last long there. I really can't handle the heat. And it starts getting above 75 and I start dying. No, actually, I got a nice apartment. I think it's about 5 minutes walking from Lake Michigan. It's gonna be really nice. Same as I was doing in Oregon, I'm working for Zimmer Biomet. Surgical coordinator. I coordinate with the sales reps to make sure that surgeons have the implants and instruments that they require. Funny enough, it pays more out here than it did in Oregon. Don't know how that works. Yeah, I mean, it's 21 an hour. But it's a lot cheaper to live out here than it is in Oregon, so, or at least in Portland. Yeah, I was making 19 back in Beaverton, but I don't know, it just wasn't enough to live out there on my own. Because I don't really like roommates. I mean, hell, the apartment I did live in on my own was freaking expensive. It was like 1,100, and then I think right now, if you try to get that apartment, it's like 1,800. Yeah, 4 a.m. Yeah, I wake up at 6 a.m., which is still rough. Not having a car kind of sucks. I'd rather not have one at all, personally, because I don't like cars, but Wisconsin just does not have the infrastructure for bikes or one-wheels. I actually had to sell my one-wheel. Because frankly, it just doesn't work in the cold anyway. No, the apartment I got was not a studio. And the apartment I'm in currently is not a studio, but the studio is what I'm moving to. But either way, a studio downtown Portland would be like $1,800, probably. I didn't find any that were even available, let alone cheap. Yeah, I'm expecting a bonus for hitting 6 months, and then I should be able to get a car. Yeah, I should be almost done. I think I'm about to land in Oregon, so yeah, have a good night. If you guys are wondering why I'm not reading, it's because I've already been through this. I don't know why I decided to stream this today, but it's okay. Such is life. I don't know how I could have avoided a broken leg. We've got plenty of food for 3 men. Clothing, not so much. Hey, we're starting the descent. Bear. may lose another ox yet. Unfortunately. Unpack it all. And now James is exhausted. Great. Alright, we're almost to 4 Napiers. It's always like right outside. Like just, Why did I do that? We're so close. Unless they all get super dysentery, they should make it there okay. Now, once they're there, their dysentery will still exist, so sucks for them, but my part of their journey will be done.
Oh man, only 60 miles to go. It's a long journey, alright? Like 3.5 hours. They're tired, and so am I. Sure. Not what I clicked on, but whatever. There's plenty of time to spare. We're here long before winter. They're walking a grueling 16 hours per day. It would be rough. Beautiful. After months of turmoil and privation, fearsome dangers, and matchless wonder, the party has finally made it to the Willamette Valley. Don't know why it gives me inventory at the end there. Like, who is that benefiting? I can't use that inventory. It only took them 136 days of torturous walking, but they landed September 14th, 1849. Billy is now settled in Oregon and selling pepperoni and cheese pizza. James decided to learn a new instrument and now plays music for local dances. Jane died of dysentery, and Noah couldn't settle down and decided to become a guide for other travelers. Alright, take it. I'm now apparently an expert wagon leader. And I guess I did do this one several times. 2,018 miles.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you thought. If you want to see it again, etc., etc.